Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss the ninth chapter of your novel The Invisible Man. And the title of this chapter, as you can see here, is Mr. Thomas Marvel. So in this chapter a new character is introduced to us whose name is, as the title of the chapter shows, Mr. Thomas Marvel. And you may think that he, as the name suggests, it seems to be a sophisticated name. So you may think that he is some superhero-like character or something like that. But he is just a jobless, homeless man. And his appearance is, he looked the way his kind of people, or we can say the vagabond or vagrant sort of people looked. He has a fluctuating mouth, cylindrical nose, bristly beard, and wearing all very shaggy and shabby clothes, a hat and a coat which had shoelaces in place of buttons, and he is sitting with his legs in a ditch over to the towns towards Aberdeen, and is contemplating. He is a man who does everything in a very leisurely manner, in a very lazy and slow manner. So he is contemplating on a pair of boots. There were actually two pair of boots before him, and he was sitting with only socks on his feet, and he was thinking about those pairs. So it was actually a new pair of boots which he had, and they were quite strong boots. He was thinking that they were the strongest boots, strongest shoes that he had ever got, but they were larger for his foot, and the one he already had, so he didn't like large boots, and the one he already had were very thin-soled. So the thin-soled boots were not very good for the damp weather, because it was that moist and say snowy atmosphere, so they were not good for the damp weather. Otherwise they were a comfortable fit. So he was thinking that which is the, but then thinking like this, an idea struck his mind that both the pair of shoes were quite ugly. So now it was like, which of the boots were the ugliest? Which was the ugliest? He was thinking like that. So at that point he heard a voice. They are boots anyhow. They are boots anyhow. So he started conversing or talking to that voice that yes, they are boots, charity boots, but they are larger in like. So the voice also said that, but they are boots anyhow, and you at least have boots, and I have worn none. I have worn worse even, I have worn none. So in this way, talking about this and that, the boots and the types, they started talking about the people of Iping, that Marvel was saying that I have got nothing, or I have managed to get nothing here in these in this village or town for all these years, except these boots, of course. So that voice also said, it's beast of a country and pigs for people. So while talking like this, finally Mr. Marvel turned to have a look at his interlocutor, it means the one to whom he was talking, with a view to comparing the shoes. And so when he turned, he saw no shoes, no feet even, and nothing at all. So when he saw this, that there was nothing, it was kind of shocking feeling, and he said, am I drunk? Was I talking to myself? Have I had hallucinations? So he started talking or saying like that, in that shocking manner. He was all shocked, and the voice said, no, You are not talking to yourself, you are talking to me. I am an invisible man. So Mr. Marvel still couldn't believe that. Again he said the same, that I heard a voice, I can swear I heard a voice, and yes, but nobody is there. So was I talking to myself? Have I had hallucinations? The voice again said, no, it's an invisible man. I am an invisible man. And then but Mr. Marvel was still unable to believe that there was anybody. He said, he started asking that, who are you? Where are you? So he said, the invisible man replied, don't be a fool. So yes, you'll be a fool in a minute. I'll tell you, who are you? Where are you? So he said that, yes, I am here, you are talking to myself. And then finally, when he was not believing this at all, so he took him by the collar and shook him violently. So Mr. Marvel was suddenly frightened when he was shook like this. So then the invisible man asked that, now, what do you think? Do you still think that I am just an imagination? So he said, that's what else? What else I can think? So now he said that I am going to throw flints on you until you think differently. And then he took a flint, a stone, and threw it towards him. And Mr. Marvel was saved just by the hair. It was so close, he got afraid. Then he took another and threw it on him again. Mr. Marvel was now very much flabbergasted, very much afraid, and another went on to his feet. Now Mr. Marvel started running, but then he tripped and he just fell head over heels and was in a sitting position. So now he asked again, now what do you say? So he said, but where are you? How you are hidden and all? So he asked. So he said, it is simple, quite simple. I am an invisible man. Still he was unable to accept and believe that how could one be invisible. So he said, how did you cover yourself? How are you hidden? So I just want you to understand that I am an invisible man, just that, and I am. So but where are you, whereabouts? So he said, just 6 yards from you I am standing here. And then, okay, how it is real? So he went close to him and then he took his hand in his hand. So now Mr. Marvel could feel that hand, and then he touched his body, his chest, and then stabbed his beard as well. Mr. Marvel was really very much dazed and surprised that yes, there was a man, somebody. So he said, he made it more clear to him that I am as solid a person like you, and I need food and clothing like all the others. So I am just as solid a person, he explained to him. But what do you want from me? So then the invisible man said that I want you to help me. I want you to assist me. I need a helper, and I have found you, I have chosen you, and you must do things for me. I need clothing, I need a shelter, I need a person who can help me about. So, and you must help me. And then what Mr. Marvel said, that how could I? So he said, if you help me, you will be rewarded, you will get rewards, because an invisible man is a man of power. But if you don't, so he tapped on his shoulder. Mr. Marvel got afraid, and he said, so that why should I think of not helping you? I will help you. I can do anything for you. I'll do whatever you like me to do. Yes, I am ready. So Mr. Marvel at once accepted that. He didn't deny, because he was already afraid a lot. He had already gone through that mental trouble, and so he was not in a mood to go through any more problems or flinting or pelting stones. So he said, yes, I am ready to do what you want me to do. So this is all about your 9th chapter, Mr. Thomas Marvel, that the invisible man meets the stranger and he feels that he could be a right person for him, who could help him, because a person, as he was a jobless and homeless person, so he had nobody to take care of, so he could easily help him and do things for him. And thinking this in his mind, or keeping this view in his mind, he chose him as his assistant. So thank you very much for watching this video. For the further details, watch the other video. We'll discuss the next chapter in the next video. Till then, thank you.